Okay, today I'm going to do another video comparing loaded pick guards. But first let me show you the guitar that I picked up. I got this guitar off the internet and I really liked it because of the color. It's a solid body and it's sunburst. And that's the only reason why I bought it. And you might be thinking, well, why would you buy a guitar based just on how it looks? Well, that's because I know that I can always change out the hardware and put, the pickups and the everything that I like in a guitar. So I really don't care too much about what's going on here. I just like the way it looks, and you can see it's really sweet looking guitar. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play this guitar with the original hardware in it, and I'm going to record it on my computer here. And then I'm going to replace the hardware with this. These are Alnico V pickups. Really sweet sounding, and the cream color I think is going to look pretty awesome with this design. And just for documentary purposes, I'm going to compare these pickups and these pickups and see what that sounds like. So once I'm done doing that, I'll record this one and that one, and I'll put it on the computer there, and you'll be able to hear the comparisons. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're done with the swap out. As you can see, the new pick guard is now in. I already tested everything, make sure everything works properly. And then so we're going to give it a little sound test, and I'll do that in a bit. There was no problems inside, everything looked great. And from what I could tell, it's either a solid piece of wood for this body, or they glued the pieces together so well that I can't even tell where it is. I thought maybe this might be one of the lines, but on the other side, when I looked on the inside, I couldn't see any lines anywhere. So it looks like this might be an actual solid piece of wood. Very well made guitar. The neck's great. The tuners are good. Of course, the body and the finish is wonderful. And now I've got this cool cream pick guard in there, and I think it looks fantastic. And hopefully, it sounds even better than it did before. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so those were the comparisons of the two pick guards. I listened to it, had to actually listen to it 3 times because my rock and roll ears are pretty old and don't hear so good anymore. But after listening to it a few times, I think the pickups on this pick guard are just a little bit, have a little bit more bass, and they're a little bit more like a fuller, warmer tone, whereas the original one in the white pickguard are kind of more bright, kind of like a bright British type of sound. And it's just a preference. But listen to them and let me know what you think in the comments. And I also want to give a shout out to my camera girl, whose fingers made a couple of cameos in there. She's awesome. Thank you.